Oh, I think I'm having a hot flash. Oh my God. Sweaty mess. Okay. So, to get my video up yesterday, barely falling asleep while editing and uploading. I can speak English. I really can. Oh my God. Because I was so tired, and then I had a burst of energy and my mind started racing, and yeah, that's just been the last couple of weeks, how it's been. So, my son's roaming around doing stuff. But anyway, for today, Monday, the 18th, day 18 of Vlogmas, I'm going to talk about what we are going to be eating for the holidays. So, for Christmas, let's talk Christmas. It's going to be basically traditional. We don't do a turkey. That was my grandmother's thing. But then again, she raised 2 turkeys each year. And I kind of said that in my memories. So she had one for Thanksgiving and one for Christmas. We don't usually do a turkey. And I noticed too, with turkey, it's all about the sides. Yeah. Whereas I think of Christmas and it's all about the sweet goodies. So what we do on Christmas Day is we have a ham. And I've already picked out the ham and I already got it. We will have potatoes au gratin from a box because that's the ones we like. It's my son's favorite. Adding bacon to it. Yeah. Cook up some bacon, crumble it up, and throw it in there when you bake it in the oven. It's really good. And then your vegetable or whatever. But it's going to be all about the sweet stuff. And I'll talk about the desserts here in a second. Now, one of our traditions has been for the last several years is Christmas Eve. Now, Christmas Eve is when we open our presents typically, unless the kids happen to be with their mom on Christmas Eve now, because, with the divorce and everything, with my brother and his ex-wife. Typically, we've always opened our presents on Christmas Eve. And so what we do for Christmas Eve dinner, and I'm partially disappointed, but we have tacos. We have tacos. Because who doesn't love tacos? They're delicious. I wanted to have a pork shoulder. I used to get these marinated pork shoulders at the bargain market. They haven't carried them for a couple months now, and I'm disappointed. You always put them in the crock pot, just let them cook all day. So it's just going to be basic beef tacos with rice and refried beans. But what's for dessert? So since the kids are with my brother on Christmas Eve, we are going to have the Yule log. The Yule log is delicious. It is something that is made in the bakery where my brother works. He makes them. He's been making them for like the last week, and will continue to do so all the way up till Christmas Eve and Christmas Eve morning. And I think I vlogged this last year. I will be heading up there the moment they open and grabbing a Yule log. Yeah, they've gone up in price, he told me. He works at a co-op, so it's all organic, natural, free trade. That's what, all their stuff is. And it is amazing. It's delicious. My nephew loves it. The first time he had it, he licked the plate clean. He loved it. It's really rich and it's really decadent, and it's a beautiful kind of, dessert. It really is nice. And we have it once a year. So that's what we'll probably have on Christmas Eve. Now, on Christmas, I was thinking about a pie, and then I was like, there was this thing I wanted to make, and I'm thinking I'll do that instead. I think my son will really enjoy it. And it's basically something my grandmother used to make, but I had no idea how to make it. And she passed away several years ago. So I have no idea what her recipe was. So I looked something up. Now, she called it lemon junk. And on Happy Hooligans website, it is Luscious Lemon Delight. And it's like a nutty crust. This one will be made with pecans and stuff. And you have that, and then you have almost like a cream cheese, sweetened cream cheese, almost like a cheesecake kind of layer with lemon pudding, and then Cool Whip on top. It's yummy. It's also probably really good at like Easter time because it's kind of light and fruity, but it's delicious. And I don't like lemons. My son, he likes lemony flavored stuff, so he will probably be very happy with it. And I haven't eaten it in probably 30 years. My brother has no recollection of ever having it, and so I am very excited to be making it. The other thing I will be making is fudge. Now I'm probably only going to do one kind of fudge. I'm not going to do a raspberry fudge. I was at the grocery store and I was like, oh, do you have any raspberry extract? And he's like, I've never seen that. And I'm like, seriously? I know it exists because I've made raspberry fudge before. So I will be making fudge. And I remember the picture that I put in had a peppermint, crushed up peppermint. No, I know my nails. On the tree right now are candy canes that are hot chocolate flavored. They were at the Dollar Tree. I'm thinking about breaking one of those up and putting them on the fudge. I don't know if I'll do that. But yes, I will be making a single batch of fudge. So got to do that. And typically each year, there's a few cookies I make. One of the cookies, you always make chocolate chip cookies. One of the cookies I usually make is a pecan crisp. Not doing that this year. And I usually make a chocolate chip. Sometimes I switch out the chips and I do like butterscotch or peanut butter. I'm not going to do that this year. I'm going to do a couple of different cookies this year. We are going to have chocolate chip because it's just easy and you can't screw that up. So if the other two suck, we have chocolate chip cookies. Okay, but one of them, and I have to say thanks to Mama Goob. She did a reaction to Alexandra Rodriguez, who was making ginger snaps. And one of the ingredients for ginger snaps, and I knew this, I'll tell you how I knew this, is molasses. And I have molasses. Why do I have molasses? Because I made a shoe fly pie at Thanksgiving, and I still have molasses. So I'm going to make molasses cookies. And the recipe I'm going to use is from Sally's baking recipes. And so they look good. I'm going to try them. I know molasses kind of almost has kind of a raisiny type of flavor to it. I'm not a really big raisin. I wouldn't eat a raisin. But the flavor wasn't so bad. I think my brother will enjoy it. And the other thing I thought would be kind of nice would be an oatmeal cookie. And I'm going to do a cranberry orange oatmeal cookie. And the recipe I got was from Salty Marshmallow. If I can figure out how to put links in the description, I will. But if you don't see any links down there, it's because I can't. I'm technologically dumb sometimes. Okay? That's the recipe I'm going to use because it takes quick oats, and I just found some at the store. So I was like, okay, cool. And that's what I was doing today. So it was all about grocery shopping and getting all the basic stuff. I don't have everything for the Lemon Delight dessert because I didn't have the recipe right in front of me. But, you know, the other things, the cookies, it's like I know what the fudge took. You know, marshmallows, evaporated milk, chocolate chips, sugar. So as long as I had sugar, brown sugar, butter, all those good things, I can just about hit any cookie, and I can get last minute things right before it's time to do the baking. And that's the other thing too, is kind of planning out when I'll be doing all this. And that'll probably be on the weekend. So in a few days, I'll be doing, 3 different types of cookies and some fudge, and have it all ready for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. So that's what we're having. Christmas, ham and potatoes with a lot of sweet stuff for dessert and to eat throughout the day, and tacos on Christmas Eve. Tell me what you're having in the comments below. I always like knowing, because everyone does things differently, and it is kind of neat. So, share. All right, bye.